Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, worst Apex player in the game. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and call myself the worst Apex player in the game because it seems like no matter how many times I practice and no matter how many times I play this game, I am still no closer to getting a win and doing any better than having my teammates carry me. But you know what? I think today's games might be a little bit different. They might be somewhat decent, you might say, compared to what I'm usually doing. I'm still gonna call myself the worst, but yeah, I think these might be a little bit more decent. So what I did was I got up one morning and I thought, you know what, I want to play some Apex. I hadn't played it in about a week or so, so I thought I would come on in and play it. Um, and I jumped in pretty much first couple games that I did. I decided to record them, and these are the ones that we're going to be seeing today. And I didn't actually do too bad. I mean, for me, this isn't too bad, okay? So you might think it's too bad, like if you're watching another person who's really good at the game compared to me. But for me, this is not bad. This is literally like probably the best I've done sitting down in just like a single couple of matches, maybe two or three in a row where I've actually been somewhat decent, and I was like, what is going on with me today? Am I trying to get better? Yes, but didn't realize that I was actually getting somewhat decent at the game, maybe. And then I kept playing, and then that afternoon I played and realized that it was just some dumb luck or something because I couldn't even pick up a win, or I couldn't even pick up a kill or nothing, and it was so disappointing. But I did pretty good in these games, so I thought I would show them to you guys. And I thought we would do something a little bit different than we did in, I think, the last couple of videos. We're going to try something a little different, as I'm going to be using the only weapon I have right now, which is the P2020. And as you can see, I hate this weapon so much. Probably my least favorite in the game is the P2020. That's actually the first kill I've ever got with that gun, I'm pretty sure, because I am terrible with the P2020. I know people say it's really good, but I don't like it very much. Maybe it's because I haven't used it, but I think the P2020 and the Wingman are probably two of my weakest ones that I'm not too good at using. But I thought we would go ahead and sit down and do something a little different today than we did in the last couple of videos. So these are just standard matches. They're not ranked or anything. No more duos. That's not available anymore. And as of right now, there's nothing really going on. We're still in season 3 right now on the World's Edge map, I think it is. So we're still running on those. And I think there's gonna be 3 matches here that we're gonna go through and do. Now I know people would probably want me to tell you what characters that I mostly want to use, but I myself don't technically. I have some favorites that I like to use, but normally when I start playing the game, the first thing I do is I will play a character that's on the daily, someone that needs, like, say you have to get someone to, I think for these it was I had to get someone to rift through race portal 3 times. That's why I set up a bunch of portals, because I was hoping that people would go through the portals. Plus it makes Wraith move faster whenever you do use the portals. And then I think the other ones were like get 200 damage with lifeline, and then the rest were some that I were just doing for the weeklies or the events things for this the battle pass. So I did not I don't tend to choose someone, but normally if I would choose someone, I think I'm a big fan of Wraith. I do like to play Wraith. Lifeline I like to play as well. I played Watson too, although on this map Watson is okay, but not as good as it was on King's Canyon. She's a little bit better on King's Canyon in my opinion, because the map isn't so big and you can just go to separate little areas and you can set up your fences and kind of do your thing. But in this map it's huge, so if you want to be a Watson, you kind of got to go like to the city or the center area, get into a building and set up. in a building, and that should probably help you out a bit more. But
I need
to me,
heavy.
she doesn't seem to be as useful on this map as the others. Also, the new Legend Crypto, not too much of a fan of him. I played him a little bit the first time that he came out, and at first, whenever he was first released, I played him some, and I don't know, he was alright. Not really that big of a fan of him either, mostly because he's kind of like that support character, where you kind of gotta find cover, and then after you find cover, you just basically have to wait around and see with your drone to kind of find people, which can be useful, but nowadays people know when they hear that crypto drone, they know to shoot it immediately. So you can get pretty lucky sometimes, but to get lucky, you got to be able to hit that EMP right then and there, because if you don't, they're definitely going to shoot your drone out pretty quick. So what I was saying earlier is I wanted to try something a little different. What I want to do this time is I think I want to try to go through and kind of tell you guys what my thought process was through all of these matches. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Normally when I just play the game, I just play because I want to play, and I don't have like a single thought in mind, or if you want to call it that, I don't know. Like, I don't have anything set in my mind of like, okay, I did this because I did this. I did this because of this, and I did this because of this. That's not normally what I do. I just play the game, and I sometimes get lucky. I think I'm doing a little bit better. I'm still gonna say I'm pretty bad, but I think I do a little bit better than I used to, because I've been watching some streamers and I've been watching some videos of some people playing. So I think maybe I could possibly be a little bit better than I was last time I played. When it first came out, I was pretty terrible then, and I still am not the best. But hey, I mean, I'm trying, and most of the time I have some good teammates with me that can carry me. Then I can do sort of okay. I just have to have the right teammates, and normally I just do randoms. I'll just randomly pair up with someone in a party. So I'm not really too worried about other people, other teammates, because I don't have like a set squad of people that I play with. Sometimes I do. I have a few people that I know on the game that will play with me at times, but not really too many so far. Like, I'm looking for some people right now to play the game with. So if you want to play with me, I guess you can add me on the game and we can try to play some too. Normally, if I don't know who the person is that's adding me, though, I won't accept their friend request. But normally I will play with just some random people and some squads, and if they're pretty good, then they can help me out, and normally I'll be able to do kind of decent, but sometimes I don't do so well. But without being too redundant, I'm gonna stop like going on and on and on saying the same thing. I feel like that's what I've been doing. Next game here is going to be a Lifeline. I decided to play with Lifeline this game because I thought it would be a little bit easier to get the daily on Lifeline quicker than it would be for Wraith right now, since it was only damage that you had to do instead of like getting someone to do something. Also, I picked up that Havoc with the turbocharger right away, which I'm super happy about, because I do like the Havoc. I've come around to it, actually. When I first saw it, I wasn't a fan of it because if you don't have the turbocharger, it takes a minute for it to actually shoot, and I didn't even realize that it needed a turbocharger at first when I had it the first time. I kind of just played with it and saw that it kind of had a delay on it. I was just like, I don't know, do I really want to use this thing? But then with the turbocharger, it's super useful. And the energy ammo, I find I'm more of a fan of now than I used to be. This has all been like a huge learning process for me, if you couldn't tell. Because as I keep playing the game, I keep finding that more and more guns and more and more things in the game are a lot better than they were when I first started playing. I was so terrible at the game at first that I only had a certain one that I wanted to use. And now I'm just like, you know what? These are good. I like these. I don't like these, and I know what I like and what I don't like. So I think we're about to get into a fight here. Yeah, I'm learning on improving my aim as well from far away, distance shooting and stuff. Like I said, I've been watching someone online, so I'm kind of trying to learn that way and trying to figure out how to better aim and get my shots off a lot better, because if you haven't noticed, I tend to miss probably 90% of the time. But I'm working on that. I'm trying to get better. So this one I was kind of super upset about because I was doing so good, and we ended up dying to the what was it? What's it called? The circle? Is that what we call it? The zone? I think it's the zone. But ended up, I got that kill right over there on the Watson, and then the Wraith wasn't paying attention, trying to kill my Caustic friend there. So I killed the Wraith. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for the finisher or not. So I just decided to wait, and then at the end I was like, you know what, I'm gonna kill her instead, because I already have a body shield, so I don't need her blue body shield because I already have one. And then her box is just gonna float up to the air, I guess. I think it's some kind of glitch that they have now that they need to fix and patch. But then we have one more person left on the team that's still left over, and we're not sure where they are. And they decided to come in through the left side and go up through the top, I believe. So these guys here have decided to stay over on this side, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go over to the other side, and I'm gonna go out with the Caustic and go behind him. And they went up the ramp, I believe it was, because Caustic was going up the ramp there, and I still couldn't find them. I still couldn't see anybody. But then he said that he was getting hit, and then our crypto used its drone EMP and helped us out, which kind of helped, but it also hindered me because it hit me as well. But then we had the last person on the team finally go down, and I think we were like, yay, finally we wiped the whole squad. But we weren't safe, unfortunately, because the zone was coming, but I had no idea. I wasn't even paying any attention to it. We were so far away. We were busy looting, and I hadn't healed up yet, and then all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, we just get beamed by this other team who decides to come in and try to kill us with a charge rifle right here. So I'm like, wait a minute. Where did you guys come from? Seriously? So I'm trying to heal myself up as fast as possible by using my drone, and then healing my shields as well. They've already dropped down, and they're going over there to try to kill the other team, while I'm still trying to heal up because I want to be at full health, so I can go down there and help them. Crypto's still, I think, using the drone, and then I think I still don't notice that the zone is coming in, and I'm like, wait a minute, that thing's moving on the map, isn't it? Yep, it's coming for me right now. So I start running the opposite direction, and I was like, wait a minute, no! Our Caustic just died, the crypto just went down, and I was like, oh gosh, great. Now I have to be the only one left on the team, and it's a Gibraltar, he's got a shield up, and I'm just shooting at him in the wide open. And I'm like, wait, why did I do that? Why did I shoot at him in the wide open like that? Why? I can't believe I did that. And then he ended up lasering me, and of course, because I didn't heal and with the zone and everything else, I ended up going down. But I was so angry after that. I was like, no, I was so close. If it wasn't for that dang zone coming in on me, I would have been able to possibly do it and the hero for the team for once. I was good. What I really probably should have done was I should have healed up whenever the zone was coming. I should have stayed on that side of the building. And I should have healed up. Shouldn't have come around to that Gibraltar. I should have let him think that I just left and then waited him out, because I think I had enough meds. So I should have probably just waited him out, and then I probably would have been better off to grab my teammates' banners and then run straight for the zone, and I might have been a little bit better, and I might have possibly been able to save that game for my team and for myself. But nonetheless, I ended up dying. Now we're moving on, and we're going to the final match that I did for the day. This time we're back into it with Wraith again, because obviously I got 200 damage easily on that lifeline with the last game that I played. So we're doing Prowler and Spitfire. I definitely had to get rid of that P2020 just because I got one lucky shot. Does not mean I want to keep playing with the P2020. I'm sorry, it really doesn't. So I went Spitfire. I'm really a good fan of the Spitfire. I like that one. And the Select Fire on the Prowler I have found can be very useful as well. I didn't even think much of the Prowler until I realized you can put a Select Fire on it and you can absolutely destroy with it. And then I was like, yeah, I'll take that. So I guess it's a Prowler day today.
Shotgun bolt here.
Since I've used that in pretty much a lot of my patches, it's just been there. I know usually when I need to use certain ones for the weeklies and the dailies and stuff, they're never around. I can never find them. But I think I actually needed this one, and it was just everywhere today. So we landed over, I think this is the lava area, which tends to have pretty good loot, I think. Pretty safe drop for us because nobody else dropped. And I don't think the zone is too far away. Also picked up that Select Fire there. So yeah, now we're going. Now we're going to be doing some damage with that Select Fire. Also, when I first started playing with the Prowler and the Select Fire thing, I didn't know how it worked. So I didn't know that you had to push B, I think it is, that I have, to activate it. So I put it on my gun and I used it, and I was like, what does this thing even do? I don't even know what it does, because it says it's supposed to make it where you can hold down the trigger and it'll keep shooting and you don't have to keep clicking it, because without this Select Fire you have to click. You have to keep clicking, which I've gotten used to now. So now I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll use that. And I'll do that just fine. So when I get this Select Fire, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I forgot. I don't have to keep clicking. I can just hold it down. I didn't even realize that. So I think we should probably go into the zone, because I don't want to end up in a situation like I did last time in the last game where I died to it, because that just made me angry. So I'm heading on down towards the city area next. I think it's the city. No, it might be the area that we landed at around the last one, wasn't it? Or was it the first one? I don't know for sure. The train area? No, it's not the train area. I still have not got the names right for all these places. I just dropped somewhere, or wherever the teammates want me to drop, and I don't ever get the names of them. It's me and my teammate, though, speaking of, just sniped this cargo bot there, and then someone, for the life of them, I don't know why they would try to do this, one lonely little person on the train decides they want to go and shoot at a full team. Like, what are you doing? Why are you going to try to do that? And then they're going to ride off into the sunset, because obviously they're not going to get off. They're just one person against us three. Yeah. Oh, and we're also going to come up on a situation here that I'm going to show you where I would technically call myself not the worst Apex player in the game, considering how this person played. But I still am. Okay, I still am. Watch over there. See that Gibraltar there? He's not on our team. See that? I'm like, wait, what? This guy saw me. He literally saw me healing up, and he did not shoot at me. He shot at me one time. He looked at me, still did not shoot at me, shot at me once, and then run away from me. Like, what? What are you doing? And then I get shot in the back, and I die. Well, I don't die, but I get down because of the other teammates. But my teammates got my back, which I'm happy about. I'm just like super astonished that Gibraltar just did that. I mean, like, you looked me in the face 3 or 4 times and shot at me once and then run away from me and turn your back to me. What? Even I don't think I would do something like that. Still calling myself the worst Apex player in the game though. Still, because that person probably gonna learn from their mistake, probably gonna get better. And as you can see their box there, they're just starting out playing, okay? I think they are. I think that was like a, what level was that? Like 9? I didn't really see it. But you gotta give people who have just started some time, okay? I was the same exact way. I couldn't hit the side of a barn with anything, okay? Any gun whatsoever. And this Wraith here, this Wraith got on my nerves. Oh, I was so happy when I killed that Wraith. I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. This Wraith was zipping and zooming and dodging and dipping and diving, and I actually managed to laser her. I cannot believe that happened. And you can see this one knew what she was doing, so I felt a little bit better after that. I was like, okay, 3 kills, that's like a record. Actually, my record is 4. You know what? So, cool. It is 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not that high. I did something stupid there, though. I threw the grenade. Like, why would I throw the grenade at the fence? What am I doing? I should have just shot at that person instead of trying to throw a grenade. But luckily for me, I have teammates who know what they're doing and are super pro and can help me out whenever I do something stupid. Random team, by the way. So these people here, just someone I randomly matched up with. But yes, my overall, the most kills I've had in a game was 4. And I was the kill leader for like 2 seconds. It was, I think, last season in Kings Canyon. I was playing Lifeline, and we went through this area that was kind of tight spaced. So when we did that, I was like, okay, there's like 3 people here. So I went, I killed one, got the other one, and then the last one, got that one, and then all of a sudden someone else comes out of nowhere. I get them, because I guess they must have been low fighting some other team. I was like, whoa, I just got 4 kills, and then I didn't have time to heal myself. Bam, there I went. And I went down, and it was like, you are the new kill leader, and then it was like, bang, squad eliminated, and I was like, no! Then it was saying, hey, kill leader eliminated. Yeah, that was me. I was the kill leader, but now I'm not anymore. But after that, 4 has been my max. Have never got more than 4. So if we would have actually been able to go a little bit farther, and I would have probably played a little bit safer and a little bit better at the end of this game here, I could have potentially gotten more than 4, which would have been my record, which I'm a little upset about that, but hey, I tried my best, and that's a lot for me, especially on this map, because I'm lucky if I can even get 1 or 2 on this map. So I think I do pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good for this game at least. So we've got another team coming up on us. Our what are you? I keep forgetting your name for some reason, because you're not Caustic. I keep wanting to call you Caustic. You're not. But you're what are you? That fast little speedy guy? Oh, I can't remember your name right now. I know it'll come to me. Octane. There we go. I was gonna say, like, I know I've got to remember this character name. So our Octane is down. And the Pathfinder and myself are all that's left. There's like 1 or 2 more people left. I can't remember how many, but I think they're down there looting Octane's body. But then I think out of nowhere a team comes from behind us. And so we get pushed with like 2 separate teams, which is unfortunate. And that's where things end up turning out worse for me. because in situations like this, I get all stressed out. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't have my team behind me. I'm scared. And then I end up dying. But this is going to be the end of the match, and this is going to be the end of these 3 matches for you guys. I wanted to try this a little bit differently than last time. Last time I did tell you guys a few things that happened, and then I zipped out for the whole video. So I thought I would change it up a little bit and try to do some commentary through the whole video this time to see which one you guys prefer. So I might do this for a couple more, and then maybe the last bit I might try to do some in-game audio. I might use my microphone. I don't know. Haven't decided yet on that, if I want to do that yet. But this is going to be at the end of the match right here. My fellow teammates fought and tried as hard as they could, but they were just outnumbered. There was just too many people, and we couldn't make it through. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think, if you liked this type of commentary video style, or you like the other kinds, or if I do anything else. Just let me know. I'm doing these for your opinions, so we'll see how it goes. For now, that's it for me, and I will see you guys in the next one.